This morning, backlash brewing against Budlight.
Even beer cans are celebrating and promoting transgenderism.
So what spurred all the backlash about beer?
Budlight has just released a commemorative can celebrating.
Let's start off by saying this. The old expression, go woke or go broke, has changed, well, to this. The backlash for becoming woke has been enormous. But still, companies are going down the same route. Iconic brands like Nike, Budlight, and Ford are ignoring their customers in pursuit of a good image. But this is how their community responded.
Fuck Budlight and fuck Anheuser-Busch. Have a terrific day.
As you may have noted, Budlight did a collaboration with Dylan Mulvaney to celebrate her one-year anniversary as a woman. And let's just put it like this. The transgender community is not Budlight's main customer base. But they are not alone. Here's a snippet of Ford's new advertisement. After some digging, we can map out what happened to Bud Light, Ford, and other companies out like this. At the base, we have the companies. And of course, one stage above, their CEOs. At the top, though, we find this weird barrier, a connection between the CEO, a group of people, and a mysterious agreement. Let's puzzle this out by first looking at the top, the investors. The people who are putting the money on the table are this guy, Larry Fink, the CEO of BlackRock, but also companies like Vanguard and State Street Bank. BlackRock is the world's largest asset manager, with $8.59 trillion under management, and Vanguard has $7.7 trillion in global assets under management. So they are big players. As big investors in a company, they have a great influence on who becomes CEO and what guidelines companies should follow. Here's what Larry Fink recently said about BlackRock's role as an investment company.
Well, behaviors are going to have to change, and this is one thing we're asking companies. You have to force behaviors, and at BlackRock we are forcing behaviors.
And now you might be thinking, forcing behavior. Well, this is where the connection to the mysterious agreement comes in. The agreement enforced is basically an index called CEI, the Corporate Equality Index. According to Wikipedia, the Corporate Equality Index is a report published by the Human Rights Campaign Foundation as a tool to rate American businesses on their treatment of gay, lesbian, bisexual, and transgender employees, consumers, and investors. And you guessed it. This index is backed by BlackRock, Vanguard, and State Street Bank. But why are some companies willing to sacrifice mass amounts of sales for a high CEI score with trans-appealing commercials? Well, that leads us back to this guy, the CEO. We can assume that most of these guys understand the potential backlash these sorts of campaigns can have. But what does a CEO fear more than unhappy customers? Getting fired. In summary, the CEO's position is only relying on the investors, which are dominated by the big investment companies like BlackRock and Vanguard. They hold the shares and the power. As long as they are standing behind the CEI index, more woke and transgender commercials will bring companies to rock bottom.